don't know what to wear. What am I gonna wear? Wait, I have an idea. Why don't I just summon the suit? Summon the suit! Very nice. Exactly what I needed. Speaking of suits, today we're gonna talk about the show Moon Knight. That's right, folks. That's right. We're gonna talk about the show that's been going on for the last 6 weeks and has officially finished as of yesterday. Season finale and everything, which means this new review is going to have spoilers. Welcome back to another handsome video with your handsome host, Jamiel Surita. I am very happy to be back, guys. We finally have something to talk about. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to talk about the show Moon Knight. I want to start by just naming my favorite 3 episodes, which includes 1, 5, and 6. Look, 1 felt very fresh and original when we have so many shows and movies of Marvel coming out. I think that in general, as people, we need to mix things up. We need to have something a little different. And eventually, with the fame and all the money that Kevin Feige, the producer, was able to make off of these Marvel movies, it puts him into a position where he can really get to experiment. And I think that when you get to experiment, especially when it comes to cinema and TV shows and everything, that's where a lot of interesting stuff happens. That's where we get to explore inner turmoil and inner parts of the human experience in a way that is very easy to watch. You know what I mean? Because that's how superheroes are. They're amazing, they're great, action, fun, and so because of that, you're able to kind of get away with doing different topics. And you know, on this show is a lot of, I would definitely say a good part of it is about mental health and about like disorders and all this other stuff. And especially because the main character has several personalities. And that's why that first episode, the way they introduced the 2 main personalities of the character was really well done, because they were able to allude to a darker part of the story without having to become like rated R or TVMA, because of the fact that they didn't really show everything. Instead, they had like this really cool trick where the main character would lose consciousness and then all of a sudden he gains it again and then he misses the whole action. You know, I think that in a way, sometimes when you allude to something, it can create a darker atmosphere or a story where there is more to be explored. So I really liked that first episode. It felt fresh, it felt different. You know, they didn't introduce Moon Knight right away, which kind of sucks because in reality, we didn't have that much time with the character. We only have 6 episodes, and then the first episode took the whole episode to introduce him. So, you know, the pacing there was a bit slow on that. And then, sorry, just got to make sure the computer, you know, and everything is on. Then we get to episode 5, which was one of my all-time favorite episodes of basically Marvel television. I don't know why, but it felt very relatable. You understood more of why, you know, Mark Spector / Stephen Grant are so damaged because of the fact that they had this relationship with their family when they were younger. And, you know, I think that when they explore those type of things and those type of themes, it's very relatable. As a human being, you know, we all have family, we all have issues. And then that makes the character a little more endearing. It makes him more, it creates more sympathy for him. And which is why we keep watching to see what happens next. And then the whole episode was kind of like about this idea of how like Mark and Steven are brothers in a way, you know, especially because when he was younger, he lost his brother. So I think that was really great, the way that all that was handled, the drama in that, because, you know, as much as we love superheroes, the biggest plus of the Marvel Cinematic Universe is character. Hands down, the character has to be served first, which means that we have to learn to understand him. We have to be able to relate to him in some aspect when it comes to the human experience. So I thought that was really great. And man, oh man, Oscar Isaac as an actor is amazing. The fact that he was able to portray 2 different people, but with his one, you know, his one figure, it was amazing. You know, it's not an easy thing to do, to be able to convince someone that you really think you're this other person. And then episode 6, you know, we got to see the character Layla shine. She got her own suit, which I want to say it first. Her suit looks more like a Falcon than the Falcon suit ever did. She's the real life Falcon. So, you know, it was really great to see her because she was such a great, strong female character. She had her own motivations and her own reason. She wasn't just on like the love interest or someone that he lost in his past, but instead she was a person that had her own reasons for doing what she did. So that was great. And then there was that cool moment where she goes, "Are you?" Where she saves a little girl, and she's like, "Are you an Egyptian superhero?" And then she thought for a second. She's like, "I am." I love that. Representation is great just because of the fact that when you have that, you get to show the world and have people sympathize more, which is a very powerful tool, especially when you're talking about something like equality or anything that's really socially relevant and important these days. It comes down, one of the biggest factors is always going to be film and television because that's what we're exposed to the most. That's how sometimes people don't get to leave their own country. That's how they see the world, through a camera lens. So that was great. Also, man, that twist in the end was really what made it, because the whole 5 episodes were alluding to like this third personality that we didn't get to hear of. And then, at the end, there's like this whole thing where Mark finally breaks free from Khonshu, who kind of feels like Loki in a way. He's like a trickster god. I mean, that's what I get from it. And basically, he's like, Mark thought that I wanted to convert his wife into my next avatar, but he doesn't know. He's more messed up than he thought he was. And then you see Mark with a taxi suit, and he's speaking in Spanish. And I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. You got some Latino representation as well, and that's always amazing. As you guys know, I'm a big fan, and so it was really great to see that. I was a little disappointed because you know who I wanted to see? I wanted to see Werewolf by Night, who's this other character that supposedly we're gonna see in a Halloween Disney Plus Marvel special. I think he was casted as Gael Garcia Bernal. He's a great Mexican actor, so I'm very excited for that. One of his latest movies was the movie Old, which I believe I've also reviewed on this channel, so definitely check that out. And so yeah, so it's you have all these amazing aspects to it. The representation was great. I just like the fact that it was different because we get a lot of the same thing over and over again. Because there's so many Marvel characters, and then you got DC as well, who doesn't do it as well, and then you have all these different companies making their own characters and universes. But I think that Marvel is in such a unique place that they could really try to experiment. I mean, they did try to experiment with a movie like Eternals, but it wasn't as strong as the other Marvel films before it. So, I tried giving it a shot, guys. I made a review on it and everything, but I didn't like it as much. Moon Knight was definitely way better. So yeah. So that's my review on Moon Knight. I appreciate you guys continuing to watch my YouTube channel. I always love to make videos. I want to entertain you guys. I want to talk spoilers, all that kind of stuff. So I hope that you guys use this time to put a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of Moon Knight and if you're excited for what's to come for Marvel. Because guess what, guys? Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness comes out tomorrow. I will not watch it for probably another week or so. But as soon as I watch it, I'm going to get a review out there for you guys so we can talk in detail about what happened in that movie and about what's to come in the future of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends in case, they want to talk about Moon Knight as well. Put it in the comment section below. And, I will see you guys next week. I appreciate it again. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Love you guys. And we're on our way to the goal of 1 million subscribers. That is right. That is something I'm announcing to the heavens, to the skies, to the world. This YouTube channel will get 1 million subscribers by next year. That's the goal. Thanks again for watching, guys. And I will see you very soon.